Hey guys, how's it going? Today I decided to film a tutorial on a new palette I got. This Karity brand in their matte palette. Ooh, almost dropped it. So 21 matte shades. I've tested them all out, and this video is the first time I've actually tried them out on my eyes though, and not just kind of testing them out on my arm just to see how the colors were. And I actually thought they were pretty easy to use and not too bad with blending out, and easy to work with. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. So this look is going to be a little backwards today in that I already have my face makeup, my eyebrows, and lipstick on, and I've already gone out for the day, and I don't plan on actually going out again today. Earlier I went out to the movies and I just didn't have enough time to put on a full face of makeup, and knowing that I wanted to film, I figured I would just hold off on the eyeshadow until I got home. So the first thing I like to start with is eye primer, and for matte bright eyeshadows like I just showed you from the palette, this will definitely help make it a lot easier for them to stick and for the colors to show nice and vibrant like they do in the pan. Because of how I have my hair today, we are going to get that out of the way with that cute thing. Okay, so whoops, shut everything away. So to start, the first thing I like to do when I do a eyeshadow primer is use something skin tone, and in here this one, which I'm gonna say this might be Whisper. Yeah, the names of the shadows are on the back here, but they're kind of reversed for how they are in here. So I believe this one's called Whisper, and this is just like a my skin tone color. So I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend it all over the upper part of my eye, just to help me be able to blend out the other eyeshadows easier. So next, I think I want to do kind of like a coral kind of pink eye shade, like a coral brown pink kind of look. So next I'm going to go in with the crease with this color, which I believe is called Croquette. And I'm just going to use that same fluffy blending brush and just go in the crease. And this is just going to be to help blend out any of the brighter colors and give it kind of a transition shade that's already down. So next, building up that crease again, we are going to take this one, and that one is called Spring Break. It's kind of a very vibrant peach. Go in the crease with that, and I'm usually I always do my crease part much higher out here, but I really am kind of trying to keep it the same level all the way around, so I get a nice big display of color. Let's just put that in the crease and just blend out. So once you have that part in there, you're going to want to take a clean, fluffy blending brush and just kind of blend out the edges. So don't go all the way back into your crease. This is just to go around the edges and the outside. Okay. So just like that. Next, I'm going to take the next color down, which is Not Safe for Work, or NSFW, which is kind of like more like an orangey red. It's not really a true red or anything like that. So I want to take a smaller, kind of more dome-shaped brush, a little bit more pencil-y looking, and this will be just to keep it in that same. So just pick up a little bit on the brush, and we're just going to keep this really in the crease. And again, oh, this actually looks a lot more hot pink on the eyelid, which is fine, but it definitely looks a little different in the pan. And then, because I like to make sure the eye, the under eye area connects into the top, we're going to take that same color, and we're just going to go and start to bring that under. Ooh, got that in my eyeball. There we go. go back with that first blending brush that had the lighter oranges, and now we're just going to go on top of the edges of the Not Safe for Work color, the one we just did, and blend that out. Okay. And just kind of make sure everything is nice and blended. And if you feel like it's not very blended, go back into the peach color, the spring break color, and just dust a very little bit over the edge. And then we'll take a that clean blending brush and we'll go back into the very first color, which was the skin tone color, and we'll just go right on top of all of that and just kind of really make sure everything is just nice and blended out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, let me put down the brushes, make it a little easier. I'm going to take the Not Safe for Work color again, and then I'm probably going to take this brown, because it's a nice darker brown, which is, hold on, let's see, Temptress. Can we talk about how this color is called Safe Word? But so this color here, which is actually looking more of like a red brown on camera, but it definitely is more chocolatey looking than anything. But we're going to use that to deepen the corners, and we'll go a little bit further in on the eyes with the Not Safe for Work color. So for that, I want to use two kind of, also again, don't shade brushes, outer eye, the inner corner. And this will just make it easier to keep it where it belongs. So we're just going to dip into Not Safe for Work and just start putting that up on the eye. And don't worry about if you get it in a little too much, because we're going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to kind of give the very center area a white base to go off of. And then we're going to take that smaller brush, go back into the Not Safe for Work, and just on the, that's not cute. Oh, that's okay though. Just take a little. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. Inner corner of the eye. Without dabbing myself. Okay, so we're just going to do just the inner corner. You can see I've left that kind of blank space there. And because everybody's eyelids and eye shapes are different, if for some reason, like I said, you lose that, don't worry, I'm going to put a little bit of the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk right there. So that's going to give me that white area again to work from. But so before I get to that point, now I want to deepen up the crease a little bit more because it's just very bright looking on my eyes. So I'm going to wipe off the outer corner brush that we use and go into the dark kind of chocolate brown. And with a very light hand, just start putting it in the corner. Just to start to deepen this up. And actually, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a fluffier brush with this color. And just work it into the crease. And we're going to go back and blend all of this out again. And then we're going to go on the inner corner with this, just to deepen that up. Like that. Go back with the Not Safe for Work. Just go back over it because I do want kind of this orangey bright color. I don't want it necessarily brown. And then once we've gotten all of this color on and we're happy, I'm gonna go back in and, which one? The very first brush that I did the skin tone colors with, and just lightly take it and blend it out. Blend it all the way together on the top here. So just like that. And then underneath the eye, I want to make that a little bit darker as well. So we'll take that tiny kind of pencil brush, wipe that off, and go in with the brown. There we go. And now I have a lot of fallout going on because I already had my mascara on and I've kind of disrupted it. Take just a big fluffy blending brush and just sweep it off. Like that. Okay, so now that you have the center portion still clear, or if you don't, we're going to take that jumbo pencil in milk, which is just a, I don't think it's going to, there we go, white base. And we're just going to just put it in the middle, both eyes. So once you have that in the middle and it looks really crazy, take a flat brush and just kind of blend it out so it's not so crazy looking. And for the center of the eyes, I want to use gold. There is actually, I think what I'll do, so I can continue to use this palette, is use this yellow color here, which is called, I can't pronounce it. Sanguine, that might be the name of it. So we're going to take a, you want to take a clean brush for this. Got a clean one here. Paddle style kind of flat brush, so that way you can pack the color in. Dip it in and pat. Over this I am going to do gold though, because I want it to have kind of a more glittery effect, but I think that having a nice yellow base for that is going to look good. So what I'm going to use over this yellow now is a Sephora color. It's one of their mirror finishes called Lucky Penny, and it's this really cool like shimmery coppery color. So taking the same brush, wipe the yellow off, I'm going to dip in and we're going to just pat it right where we had the yellow. Help mute it a little bit, but also give it a little bit more shimmer. And once you have that where you want it, wipe off your brush and then just kind of blend your corner colors into it so everything looks nice and smooth and blended like that. So now I just want to make sure that the upper part of the eye is as smooth as possible, so I'm going to take another clean fluffy brush. This one is just a tiny bit stiffer, and I'm just going to continue to kind of blow that out, wipe my brush off, and now the other side. Like that. For eyeliner, I want to use, you can totally use whatever you like. Ooh, things are falling. I'm going to use brown because I kind of like the idea of the reds and the browns and whatnot for this look. So I'm going to just use just a brown and black liner I have from Ulta. Just put this in the waterline. Using the browns. Totally using the black side. Brown side, just go over it. And do your tight line if you like to do that. Like that. And then for the liquid liner, so I can do a nice kind of winged eyeliner, I'm actually going to use this kind of well, I don't know what this is actually called. Let's see. It's called It Bag, but it's a kind of I guess, coppery kind of color, and I think with the pinks and the browns and the yellow, it will probably look pretty good. So we're going to just do the wing liner with this color. You could definitely use black or just plain brown if you wanted to, but I like that this is kind of metallic. So now, once you have your eyeliner on, I already have mascara on, so I'm just going to recurl my eyelashes because I had it on from earlier today. So I'm just going to give them a curl, not going to add any more. And then on the lips I have, and I already had it on from earlier today, where is it? The Wet n Wild Dark Pink Frost, which is a kind of frosty pink color. There we go. So here is the final look. Pretty bright, but I think it's pretty fun, and as I look at it more now, it kind of reminds me of the sun from The Lion King. You know how it's like all yellow and red, like either sunset or sunrise, but that's what it's kind of reminding me of, the yellow and the kind of orangey brown colors. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was easy to follow along. I didn't do a review on this palette quite yet, and this is the first time. I did test all the colors out on my arm and with some primer, and they seemed pretty good. But this is actually the first time I've used these colors, and I will say I think, here we go, they seem pretty nice, and they're all actual mattes, and you know, these colors all look like white, but they're just lighter shades. But so I think they actually work pretty well. This palette, I did get it for a discount, but normally they sell for I think it's $35 on Amazon or on their website. And for 21 shadows, it's a, wow, my lighting keeps going in and out here. There we go. It's trying to like white balance. But so for $35, I think this is actually a pretty good price. So yeah, so I think these shadows are pretty good, and they were pretty easy to work with and blend out and everything. And so yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed this look today, and see you guys next time. Bye.